Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review In the Mouth. And this is a comedy thriller coming to you from writer-director Corey Santilli, and this film focuses on Merrill, played by Colin Burgess, previously in the film Stepdad, and he just has quite an interesting and unique vibe to him. And what a mustache. But here he plays a recluse man who just refuses to leave his home because, you know what? There's a giant version of him lurking right outside his door from, like, here up. And this is such a bold, weird, creative film that over the course of, it's like an hour and 24 minutes, has a lot going on. But it's hard not to be engrossed by this gorgeous black and white cinematography, and probably like a budget reason in many ways, but just there's something crisp about it. There's something inventive. The effects that they utilize to make Giant Merrill is something fascinating and really seamless. And Mike Majilnik, who is the cinematographer, does a great job of just bringing this to life. And Burgess is such a big piece to this. He has such an off-kilter sense of humor where any given moment he could do like a weird scream or look or face that just like, it's going to get you to laugh. It's going to get your attention. And Merrill is such a strange character, but we feel for him because he's obviously struggling, and wouldn't we be terrified if there was like a giant version of ourselves right outside our door waiting to eat us? My head's big enough. I wouldn't want to see an enormous one. But this story gets all complicated when he brings in a renter because he needs to pay his landlady and he's going to get thrown out. And Paul Rothery, who plays Larry, who is actually somebody who's out on the run, but Merrill doesn't know this, and there's even some really funny moments where it's just like very obvious Merrill should be suspicious and just completely aloof, and it gets a little convoluted in terms of plot-wise and detail-wise and what starts happening, but it's so darkly funny along the way that you still are locked in and enjoying the experience. It gets a little abstract towards the end as it tries to really navigate the themes of isolation and, you know, fear of the world around us and not realizing, like, there's dangers right here that we don't see, and we're fixating on things all outside of our comfort space. And this film has a lot to chew on, a lot to negotiate and to explore, but Burgess is such a great anchor to this film. There's so much creativity in what Santilli is doing with this script and with this visual cinematic experience of this film. It's wild, it's intense, it's funny, it's bold, it's abstract, and all of those things make this a very memorable experience, even if, like, it doesn't wholly solidify and come together in a completely satisfying way, narratively or character-wise. There's something so bold and free about this film. This feels so unimpeded by, like, this needs to be commercial. This isn't. But you know what? It's a crazy good time, and it's an absolute blast, and 100% worth a watch. But those are my thoughts on In the Mouth. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.